Wow, would you look at that? I must be moving up in the world. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Little Miss YouTuber Lady, back at it again, broke as hell. Denshattack! This was a game that's been on my radar for quite a while. I was definitely interested in giving it a try, but imagine my surprise when I was approached by Fireshine Games for a free review code on Steam. This is honestly a godsend, since it was about time I made a smaller video while I'm still working on my Neon Genesis Evangelion retrospective, which is shaping up to be the longest video I've ever done. But we'll get to that later. Anyway, back to the funny train game. I got to play the whole thing start to finish, and it's amazing. I think this might be my game of the year. It's a toss-up between this and a 007 First Light. Let's get started, shall we? Where, oh where to start? Denshattack's premise was already pretty unique. It's a Tony Hawk-esque skateboardy game with design elements from 3D Sonic games. You know, the good ones. I'm still recovering from Sonic 06. Plus, the fact that you play as a train is an inherently funny idea. Like, look at this thing move, Jesus Christ. The movement is amazing. You mainly travel on these railroad tracks and you can switch lanes, charge up a jump, stomp, rail grind, drift, double drift, wall run, or in this case, while driving, traveling through area lifts, and there's a trick system. All the systems at play make sure you don't stop moving, even for a second. It's incredibly addicting. There's a risk-reward perfect dodge. Grinding has you balance yourself and maintain in this sweet spot so you don't fall off. The drift is timing based. You get it, the movement is awesome. Plus, the level design is also on point. Each level is different from the last, introducing new gimmicks to play around with, and there's plenty of shortcuts and alternate routes and big spectacle set pieces every now and then as a treat. In particular, some stages will unlock special rainbow roads once this bar fills up with your combos. Some levels are the normal point A to point B routine, but there's also more mission-based ones, and ones where you're given a little playground under a time limit, and there's also the boss fights, which are also full of variety. They take great advantage of all the systems at play, and they range from your standard boss fight to grand spectacles, and even some shit like this Guitar Hero-ass encounter. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, editing the video, I completely forgot to mention the racing levels, but they're awesome too. I really like them. All of the levels have little collectibles in the form of spray cans to unlock customization options. All these cosmetics look awesome, and over the course of my playthrough, I kept hoping this game would get a cool modding scene for custom stickers and vehicles because the possibilities are frankly endless. There's also the film rolls, which unlock portions of each area's magazine with extra artwork and world building. That's adorable. All these goodies trigger that perfectionist portion of my brain where I try to get everything and do all the challenges in one go. One of the downsides to getting the game 2 weeks early is that you can't look up any 100% tutorials. On day one, I couldn't stop playing. My wrist hurts like hell. And this is completely unrelated, but the game I played before Denshattack, this beautiful, kinetic, smooth, and exciting experience, it was Sonic Forces. He's so fucking ugly.
Ew, bro looks like Mr. Krabs when he comes out of his shell, bro.
This game is more on rails than the game where you literally play as a fucking train. You can also use gears found in levels to buy different trains that each have their own perks and downsides, helping you pick a playstyle more fit for you. Personally, I liked alternating between the Shikoku Hot Rod, which speeds up tricks but slows down manual duration, or the Kyushu Mark V, which gets rid of the grinding danger zones but lowers grinding trick points. The game's also pretty polished all around, but I did manage to clip through a wall a couple times. I probably must have triggered it by accident or something, but it's nothing the devs can't patch out. That's really the only complaint I have with this game. I guess I could say there's a couple features that could be added to make the game better, like maybe some hard post-game levels, more in-depth train customization, or a custom track builder, maybe even a jukebox of some kind, which could all easily be added through DLC, but it's probably a little unfair to criticize it for what it doesn't have. Everything present in the base game is already amazing enough. The game is also a pretty good length, lasting about 15 hours. That's 15 hours of badass tricks, banger music, and top-tier art direction. As for the story, it's actually pretty good. It starts as just an excuse for the funny train to go brr, but it does have some interesting twists and turns here and there. We follow this ramen delivery girl, Emmy, and once a customer, Fernando, notices her raw talent at driving her train, the two of them set off to be the best Denshattackers in all of Japan. We do get some cool world building, like how society retreated to domed-off cities so the rest of the world is just all ruins inhabited by Denshattackers after a massive climate disaster, which Honestly feels like it could be possible in real life, I won't lie.
A future not so distant from yours.
Oh, well, I'm glad you agree. Emmy and Fernando meet a lot of cool allies and rivals along the way, and we learn more about them during the hot spring areas on the world map, and the game does a great job at making the cast likable. And eventually our characters find themselves in an anti-establishment quest to take down a megacorp that's ruining the lives of countless innocent people, and the police get involved. That's right, ACAB, baby. All cops are bad at their job. Side note, I really like that the loading screen is updated with each new friend Emmy makes. And this is a perfect segue to talk about the presentation. Honestly, they're firing on all cylinders here. To start, the character designs are fucking amazing. The dialogue portraits are giving me Shantae and the Seven Sirens vibes with their line art and shading. And these guys look so fucking good. I love how diverse everyone is, like this little frog lady right here, and my goat, Puri-kun. Holy shit, I love her. John Denshattack, was this color scheme intentional? Oh, well, it most definitely was. Unfortunately, ACAB includes multi. I do hope you guys reach out to Fangamer though. I think my favorite character has to be Yoshie. She's adorable. We love our Nepo baby queen. The visuals take this cel-shaded Jet Set Radio-like art direction, and I love it. The colors really pop in each environment, and this exaggerated style really fits the crazy tone of the game, and I do like the animated cutscenes. I get it would be tedious to animate every single one of them, but damn, they really went for the Bayonetta 1 route for these, huh? And they really do take advantage of the Japan setting. There's torii gates, kaijus, giant mechas, cities, underground railways, and everything in the kitchen sink. The stellar art direction is only amplified by the sound design and the music. This game's soundtrack is amazing. Wonder the soundtrack is a masterpiece. T. Lopes and Richard Jacques worked on it. There's a lot more that I recognize, but I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to say. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Normally I spoil shit like the final boss and the ending, but honestly, screw that. Denshattack is available now. Go play it. If you didn't know this existed until now, I hope I convinced you to go play it. It's a banger. Thank you so much for the free code, Fireshine Games. And as usual, please subscribe. Follow my other socials. Shoutouts to Cruton10, Sky, Roxy J, Brandon Smith, and my goat Tam. Thanks for being $10 supporters. That ramen delivery girl, that ramen delivery girl is late again. Where the fuck is she?